Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the studio. I hope everybody's doing great. Oh no. Oh, that's all right. Today I am doing something different, and it's only because I'm not feeling too good today. I've been having these heart palpitations all night and this morning, and I can't focus on anything else. And yeah, so I'm doing this. Not to worry, don't worry about it. I've been here before. It's not the first time this happened to me. I decided to do something different today and just play with some pigments. So what I'm placing on this canvas is just some PVA glue. I believe you call it school glue or something like that over in the States. So I'm just going to go around everywhere with it because I'm going to be applying pigment over the top of it. I haven't done this before, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes, and hopefully this doesn't dry too quickly. It shouldn't. I just want to cover all the sides, and then I've got some pigments ready here that I want to put in my little squares here. So I'm going to start with the light at the bottom. So I'm using the satin white, and pretty much I'm just going to be dipping my brush into it and then putting it on here. But I just need a tiny, teeny little bit of the yellow ochre, just to turn that color into a bit of a sandy color, hopefully. Not too much. So we got that. So we're going from light to dark so that we can still use the same color, the same brush. And oh, it comes out. So that was a turquoise blue, and this one here is the teal, dusty teal. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to start with the light white. Excuse me. Oh yeah, see how that yellow ochre is just so strong, the pigment, so it really takes over. But that's all right, we'll work with it if we need to add some more white. So I'm just putting it on. The reason why I'm using the PVA glue is because I don't want to use alcohol on here, because it'll look great with alcohol, although I could add alcohol to it. It would look great, but alcohol will dry up and then those pigments will fly off. You know, you'll be able to wipe it off the canvas. We don't want that to happen, so I just want a little bit more. It actually turned out really nice. Even darker would have been okay. So then we're going to go with our beautiful turquoise blue. So we're just going to paint a scene here, and then when this all dries up and sets, we'll pour some resin over it and use some angel white to create some waves. How's that? How's that sound? Sounds all right? So just a little simple one, just to show you how you can use your pigments. You can make paints with these. Obviously they make paints, acrylic paints with pigments. So you can make your own paints and your own colors, whatever you like. And it is looking a little bit dull at the moment. That's because of that PVA glue being white. But once that sets, it'll come back to life, and you'll have that beautiful shimmer of the mica powder. So this video should be a quick one. I can even, okay, let's do this one up top. A bit darker, deeper color. Up here, I'll fill it in. And this looks kind of probably grayish to you up there. But it'll be nice once it's, and we'll probably need another coat You can see now because I'm wiping it off as I go, and you can see that canvas underneath it, which is kind of annoying, but it's always not too bad. I've got to do the top as well. You can't forget all the sides. So this is a bit of a cheat version of doing your ocean scenes. Let's see how easy that is. You can go to town and try to blend it all and make it look really awesome. But I'm not too worried about it because, like I said, a layer of resin will come on top of this. So you've already got the base, and it's you've got the foundation. So I don't really want to go too much because my brush is dirty now. And I might even grab another canvas actually, because I've got lots of that pigment left that I might want to use up. So how's everyone doing? I hope everybody's doing great and creating cool things and experimenting with new things. It's always a good thing, you know. It's actually really good for the brain to do something different or learn something new. It's a good thing, and I really miss doing my acrylic painting. I don't really get a lot of time to do it now, but this is a good time, if any. This is a really good time to do this, and I'm already starting to feel better just by doing this, you know. Let me just go grab another canvas and or a board. So this is pretty good. It's ready to dry, and then we'll do some resin over it another time, not right now. This one is done for now. Okay, so I've got this board. It's already got some stains on it, so I think I might just do something different with this one. Let me get some of that white. I'll pop it in here. Oh, there's a little bit of blue in there. A little bit of turquoise blue. And that's enough of that one. And I'm actually going to put some of the PVA glue right in there, and then I'm going to get some alcohol if I can find it. Sorry, I know that sounded weird. That's just me being weird. Oh no, he's going to tell me I don't have alcohol in here. Okay, give me a minute. It was right in front of me. Okay, so I'm going to just put, there's not a lot in here, I'm just going to put like a couple of drops of alcohol in there, because I know that this unprimed board is going to soak up all of that alcohol, and the PVA glue will, sorry, just getting a brush, the PVA glue will preserve it in there. So just mix it up a little bit. Give it a little mixy and add more alcohol in there. Okay, here we go. We're going to go, maybe I should do that at the bottom side. No, I'll make that the bottom side. I know I've got that pink there. Hopefully I'll be able to cover that up. Okay, so here we go. It's absolutely beautiful. This will need a couple of coats. It's gone all, you know, see-through-ish. Should have, probably should have coated. Have I got another one that's clean? No, but I wanted to do it on the board just to show you how that works. So might have to do a couple of coats. That's all right. Doesn't worry me at all. I'm quite okay with that. I'm just going to really slap this on. Make sure it's nice and thick. Like that. And resin will come on top, and we'll make this into a nice clock. I've already got a hole ready for a hole in there, although I will lose that, so I'll have to measure it up again. Let me just grab it. Let's wipe that white off a bit. Now let's stir this one in. Okay, here we go. Oh, look how pretty that color is. That's gorgeous. And that will be even brighter once it dries. It'll be even brighter. It'll be so nice. Pick up all of that. Oh, looks like I might even need some more. And the alcohol helps it dry faster, which is a good thing because we want it to dry faster, so we put another coat on there. Bit of blending. Yeah, it's drying faster, you can see, because it's some parts are drying, it's sort of like pulling that thing, the pigment. Okay, let's do this one. Hope I have enough. I'm just going to go from up here because I may need to mix some more. What is that there? I wonder if that's a bit of resin or something. Okay, I'm going to leave it. Paint over it. It's got to be resin, like a droplet that I scraped off, and it just, the pigment is not sticking to it, so I just slap it on there. You can see the difference with the PVA board that hasn't been primed, so it's soaking up all of that color real quickly. And we're going to need a little bit more. I'll put this one in there, just like that. And more of that. A bit more of that, a bit more of that, and some alcohol. Okay, so I'm only putting a little bit of alcohol in there, really. These are not, they don't turn into alcohol pigments, you know, because I'm only putting a little bit of alcohol. If I flooded that with alcohol, then that would be a different story. But this is just what I'm doing. So, wow, that's beautiful. I'm going over it because that's already dry, because I put that alcohol in there, and because it's an MDF board which hasn't been primed, so everything is being soaked into it real quickly. Ooh, I miss doing this, just painting. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm going to build it up higher, and then I can go in with the darker color. Like this one here. Give it a stir. If you mix these this way and just added them to your resin, it would make some really awesome effects because of that alcohol. But for now, I'm just doing this. which is incredibly calming. And something that I need to do right now because I can't focus on my job. So this is definitely still the morning, so I've still got plenty of time in the day to do my work. But for now, I just have to do this. And I hope you do the same thing if you're not feeling right, if you're feeling sad or in some kind of pain or something like that. Just leave everything if you can and do something creative, even if it's it doesn't have to be painting or anything, you know. It could be just put the music on if you love music, and sing, and you know, dance if you can. So I went in the garden earlier, had a look around, and yeah, put my hands in the dirt, and you know, just yeah, sometimes you just have to do that. So I'm happy with that for the moment, because remember, we are going to be covering this with resin. So it's going to be, let's put some more of this in here. We're going to be covering it with resin. So it's with more colors and things like that. So you're still going to have that bottom layer, because this is the layer 1. Even though it's not done with resin, it's still considered to be a layer, or your base, or your prime. So let's get some more of this in there. Let's slap it on like that. Beautiful. I can hear my grandson. He's such a talker. And he always says because. Every sentence starts with because. It's so funny. There we go. A little, just on the tip of that one. Just want to add some of it here, just to mix it up with the. Oh, too much. See what I mean? Too much. It's too yellow. We don't want it yellow. There we go. That's better. There we go. So now we're going to leave that, let it dry, and then we'll be back. We'll be back with the second part, where I actually put the top coat on, and then and do some fancy foaming. Okay, so thanks so much for being with me here. I don't know if I'm going to finish this video today with the resin, but if not, stay safe and healthy and keep creating. Love you all. Bye bye.